morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this vlog. It's me, Rory, vlog number 17. I think today we're going to make some bread. Before we can do that, we need to grind some wheat. And after that, I plan to get into town. I've got a meeting that I've got to get to. And it's a big job for our company, which I'm putting a proposal together for. But right now, let's get this wheat going. You see my new little table, if you remember from vlog 15. Now we start to turn this baby. And there it is, the good stuff is dropping through the stones here. I love this handle. I tell you something, this is an heirloom. I bought this with inheritance that I received from my dear father as something I wanted to remember him by. Firstly, for me personally, I like the tactileness of a grinder that I can actually not have to plug into electricity. It works in any environment. All it needs is these. There is no plastic on this grinder. This grinder is state-of-the-art. It's made right here in Austria. It's beautiful. I'll talk more about it in the vlogs ahead. Very simple mechanism. Very specialized stone. This is ancient technology here. And the wheat in here, organic wheat that my great okay, get all the way back to Adam and Eve, no doubt. This is the diploid, not the modern day wheat which has been hybridized, but this diploid, the original wheat, which can still be found growing in the wild in the Middle East and various parts of the world, is now being researched, recultivated, and boy, is this stuff good for you. Fantastic. It's a manual process, but what I love, because it gives me a chance to really think about things. While I grind, I pray, talk to the Lord, do some intercession, or just think about the day ahead and things that have to happen. It's kind of me time, it's quality time, it's, as I say, it's quite therapeutic. I like it. I know for many people you might feel you don't have the time and you like to do your meditation and your time with your creator in a different way. But for me, when I do get to it, and I'm trying to get to this, my goal is to get to grinding every day. If I grind every day, I don't use all the flour, so of course I grind probably every second or third day. The thing that's wonderful about this is a total whole wheat. I mean, the whole wheat kernel, the whole thing. We're not stripping out any of nature's goodness. It's all in there. And excellent flour, excellent, excellent flour. Put those last little bits in here. 1 kilogram of wheat, around 20 minutes. They've all soaked up the nutrients of the earth. They've captured amazing sunlight. And the wheat plants have produced these lovely little guys. And of course, in the old days, they would basically take a portion of the seed to resow it for the next season, and the rest they would do what I'm doing. But they would make some delicious flour, healthy, nutritious, the full grain. Everything of this wheat berry is going into this grinder. No one's allowing any nonsense to be milled into my wheat. I know what goes in, I know what comes out. Wonderful, wonderful. I've got myself a simple paintbrush. It's dedicated to my process of grinding wheat. And this way I get any of the leftovers hanging on the sides of the walls. The same manufacturer also makes some very, very good electric mills, which is much more simpler. So if you don't fancy the effort and the work, and it is work, in grinding your wheat, you get yourself an electric grinder. It's with this wing nut here that I can adjust the thickness of my grind. You can see here I've got quite a nice healthy roughage, so I've got some very good flour. If I want, I can take my sieves and I can actually separate the two, which I do when I'm making porridge. My family's from Scotland originally. Oatmeal is wonderful, and there's no true Scotsman who doesn't enjoy his bowl of porridge every morning, but I tell you something, this Einkorn wheat makes a fantastic porridge. I'll show you that in some time. Listen, I've got to get to an appointment this morning. I'm going to try and make some bread a little later on, but right now, got to get ready. Got to get, yeah, see, sorry about that. That doesn't look very attractive, I know, but it is what it is, okay? You're making it for your family. You're making your wheat, you're grinding it, you're getting into it. Come on now. This is it, this is good stuff. Make sure your hands are nice and clean, but I want to tell you something. It doesn't get better than this. You'll notice I've still got quite a bit of wheat in the tray, and my packet is pretty much full. And of course that's the wonderful dynamic that takes place as well, is not only do you break down the wheat berries here through the stones, grinding it, it adds air to the wheat berry, to the flour, becomes a bit more bulky, not a lot more, but a bit more bulky, not as in weight, but as in volume, as in space. There's a part of me that wants to say, you know, us guys are rather messy when we do things in the house. But you know, then you think about, oh, I'm living in 2018, I can't really say that, I can't really segregate us guys, you girls, we people. And then I'll hear some guys write to me and say, I don't make a mess in my house is perfectly spotless. But anyway, you kind of know what I'm generalizing. No, let me speak for myself. I like things very clean, I really do. And I try and keep them clean. But sometimes I can be pulled on the carpet by my dear wife saying, you've left a lovely mess here. Mind you, she's very gracious. She's never condemning. Maybe a little conviction comes sometimes. Anyway, I will vacuum clean, I promise. I will clean this place up nicely. Anyway, we have a lovely bag of wholemeal flour. This is fantastic. This is ancient. Nothing's been tampered with this wheat berry. This is the original way the seed was designed by God. And man has not got involved other than he has recognized the goodness of this particular type of wheat berry and has harvested it for the last 15,000 years. I'm going to talk so much more about wheat and particularly einkorn. I love it. Now, I've got to